สาธุ
Satu. Okay, I'm gonna go. Got to see them. Love you. Bye.
Good evening. Good evening, all of my peaceful people. Together, this looks, oh man. Every time I'm excited for this mission that we're on. So tonight I want to thank our lovely host here, and I want to introduce Pastor Charlie. Pastor Charlie also will recognize all the support we have from EMS and our first responders. And I believe we also have some of our local government here. So Pastor Charlie is going to do the introductions. Please, I invite you on stage, sir.
Well, welcome. My name is Chuck. I'm sorry. My name is Charles Tillapa. I'm pastor here at Wright's Chapel. It's my honor to welcome you, and our prayer is that you will have peace in this place as you bring your peace to us. We thank you for this journey that you have been on, that has helped stir up in all of us again a desire for kindness and for compassion and for peace. And we all have these gifts within us, and they are always there for us. But we so often, as I've heard you say, we become distracted, and we fear and hate and bitterness rises up in us. And we thank you for this peace walk and for shaking us up and helping us to focus once again on the things that matter most: kindness and goodness and mercy and peace. As you walk tomorrow, may the goodness you have brought stay stirred up in us and not settle, so that we will be kinder and that we will be gentler and that we will live a more peaceful life. Again, thank you and welcome. I want to introduce Mr. Seeley from our Board of Supervisors.
Thank you, Pastor Tillapa. With me tonight is my fellow board members, Mr. Floyd Thomas and Mr. Jeff Black. I'd like to welcome you all to Caroline County. For those that have never been here, welcome. We're honored to have you walk through our county. It is the 11th largest county in the state. You will be in a very small portion of it, but we hope that what you get to see through your walk nurtures your journey as you march northward. I would like to welcome you from all the residents of the county. Everybody's been watching, and I get more questions about Aloka, the dog, which everybody has just said to me, please, please, please visit Aloka, and I will hope that somebody can make that happen for all of us, since that has been one of the cherished things. Caroline is known mostly for a racehorse named Secretariat, the most famous racehorse in the United States. So we're going to give you a piece of that to take with you on the rest of your journey, hoping it will make it a safe and bountiful journey as that horse ran for many, many in the United States. So thank you, and thank you all for coming. And we wish you a safe and peaceful journey on the rest of your way forward. And thank you. And I'm going to introduce the Sheriff, Scott Mosier, and the Major, Travis Nutter, next for presentation, and our Fire Chief, and I just lost his name, Jason Loftus, to come up to the stage. Sometimes you just have a brain freeze, but come on up. One of the Secretariat things to go. It doesn't match your badges, but maybe it goes on the bottom. Maybe you're on your journey. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having us here. It's certainly an honor, like everyone has said, to be here and to see all these people here tonight. This is amazing. Your journey that you started off, I don't know if you realize what impact you would make on the nation. But through Facebook, through the people here tonight, you are making a tremendous impact about peace and how people can get along and be your best that you can be. And I think it's a great inspiration for every one of us here tonight that how that impact can actually how you can impact people as well as the individuals here. Just this simple walk of peace to DC has made this happen. It's just incredible. I'm lost for words. It's just amazing how this community and this nation come together on such a great cause. And I'm here tonight with Major Travis Nutter and Jason Loftus, the Fire Chief, and we have a presentation, and I'm sure they're going to have a few words they want to say, but he's got more badges than I do, so I feel a little intimidated right now. So, but I have a badge to place on your thing, whatever. I don't know what that's called, but it looks heavy. Yeah. After 38 years, you would think I could pin on a badge. But it's harder at night, believe me. So I'm going to introduce Travis Nutter. He's the Major. He's been a huge impact on this event, helping you guys through this journey in Carolina and to continue on. He's been working with Charles Telepaw quite a bit on this, and I'll give him an opportunity to say something.
Thank you. First, thank you for doing this. And I have to thank you and all of your staff. You've been amazing. I've been working with your staff for over a week now, every day, and you've been incredibly kind and incredibly great to work with. Alex behind you, I bugged him a lot today. He's been really good. I brought something for you, and I have some for the rest of the monks too. I thought it was something maybe a little unique you hadn't gotten yet, but it's a stocking hat with the Sheriff's Office badge, the Carolina County Sheriff's Office badge on it. So with the rest of your journey, still going to be a little chilly. I thought maybe it would be a practical gift that you could get some use out of. But besides that, I just want to say that regardless of one's religious beliefs or political beliefs, one thing is very obvious from what I saw today in Carolina County is that a lot of people are longing and desiring peace. I saw a lot of tears and a lot of joy, and regardless of your belief, a lot of people want peace, and you're helping to bring that to them. So for that, you should be honored. Thank you very much for taking your journey through here.
I would like to echo. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good.
I'm sorry. I'd like to say thank you for choosing Caroline County for part of your walk and all of the monks. To echo the idea of peace, it transcends everything. And so bringing this brought all of these people out here tonight. And it's a tremendous thing to see, especially in today's society. On behalf of all of the public servants here in Caroline County, both career and volunteer, that serve the community every day, I want to present you with our badge. And thank you again for choosing Caroline County. So.
Well, no wonder why my shoulder is keep leaning on the left side. How are we tonight? Good. Well, first of all, we pay respect to our pastors and the board and all the law enforcement chief, sheriff, and chief of fire and major and all the law enforcement here been supporting us the whole day today. And thank you everyone for coming out to support this mission in this cold weather. Are you cold? Yes and no.
Cold and body.
Well, I didn't see that many people when we turned into this church earlier. But now so much people here tonight. So look around us. As Pastor already mentioned it, and then Chief, and then Sheriff already mentioned it. We come from different background and different beliefs. We believe in faith, but we all can gather in here together in front of the church, listening to the Buddhist monk talk. This is something that very rare in the history of America, right?
Yes.
To be honest with you, after 17 years of ordination to become a monk, these days are the most tremendous days for us, for a Buddhist monk. And they are very meaningful and we enjoyed it. Because what are the chances for the Buddhist monk to travel and then sleep inside the churches? And then we've been sleeping in churches like this, many churches. It means what? It means that all pastors and all venerable monks and all faith and all religions are on the same mission for peace. And not just that, we have all the law enforcement and the state rep and governors and everyone are coming together to support this mission and to support all of us too. Isn't it great?
Yes.
Well, I thought that's not the energy, but okay. It just changed within a second. Everything changed within a second. Same thing as we change from laughing and then cry within a second. And then when we cry and then we change it to laughing and smile within a second. That's the nature of human being, right? It shows us that we happy within a minute, and then we sad right after that. And this is what we've been facing every day in our life. For how many years? For so many years. Since the day we born, when we got out from the mother's womb, we cry out loud to tell the universe that enough is enough. I have suffered in my mother's womb for 9 months and 10 days. So much suffering in there. Now I want to tell the world that I am free. And I'm ready for a different kind of sufferings. Yeah, that's how it is. And then from that day on, the babies start to learn how to say Baba, Mama, and then learn how to crawl and learn how to stand up and then run and then walk and then everything. All those suffering things happen to the child. And then every day growing up until the day he and she know how to love another female or another male. And then from there, all kind of suffering starts. Why are you laughing? It's so true, right? All kind of suffering starts from there. And then I love you forever, and so on and so on. So much promises. And then heartbroken. So many times, one after another. I promise you, I love only you for the rest of my life. But after we cannot walk together anymore, I say that to a different person. And then somehow we marry each other and come home together. And there we start a different kind of sufferings. And this kind of suffering is much more, it's worse. And now that you have to carry a baby in your womb. Tell me it's not suffering. It's a lot of suffering. Now that you like to run every day, you have to run every day, you have to do this and do that. You like to eat spicy food and everything. Now you have to restrict yourself. You have to walk slowly. Now you have to eat a lot of sour things. Now you cannot you stay away from spicy things and so much things that you need to worry about because of your baby. Right? And sometimes when you accidentally eat something and the baby doesn't like it, he kicked you. Yes, baby, you did that to your mom. And then, when you gave birth to your child, tell me if that moment is joyful. Yes? Yes? No, after that. After that, not at that moment. At that moment, you suffer so much, and your children also suffer so much. But right after that, your child cry out loud to tell the universe, I have had enough in my mother's womb. Then from there, you look at him and her, you smile. You smile because he or she is now fine. Your children, your child is fine. That's how you smile, with joy, right? But everything before that is just kind of suffering. Even though you claim not, it's not, but it is suffering because it's very hurtful, very painful. And so, from there, you have to raise that baby just like your mother and your father raised you, since it's the same process. Right? The same process. Start over. And now that you know how difficult it is that your mom and your father raised you since you were in the mother's womb. That's the process of a human being, and we keep doing that over and over. And now that you have to worry about your children growing up, who they associate with. Right? And to be honest with you, you are the first teachers of them. to tell them, to show them how to say Baba and Mama. Mama and Baba, right? But after that, you can't teach them much. But their friend teach them 100%. They learn it all from their friends. So who they associate and who they hang around with, they will become the same people. Same personality. Similar. The way they act, the way they talk. Same thing. So it's affected by friends 100%. Not much from our parents, from your parents, from you. And then from there you suffer more because you cannot tell them, you cannot teach them, and they want to go the way they are. They want to do the things they want to do. And so a lot of time you cry because they don't listen to you. And all those things are sufferings. And then when they suffer, they come back and see you and cry and talk about it. Now you suffer too. Because seeing your children are suffering. And then what if one day we lost our children because of impermanent? Maybe they ended their life. Maybe something wrong, illness, they pass away. Now you suffer much more. How many of us here that just recently lost your loved one within the year of 2025? How about within 3 years? Many. How you feel now? Are you okay now? Are you okay now, or you still struggle with that?
Still struggle with it.
Still struggle. You know, this is the nature. This is life. And unfortunately, every single one of us have to go through all this. And the reason why I say all that is because I want to show you why we are suffering so much because of all that alone. Not talking about friendship, not talking about job, materialities and things like that. Just for those alone, we suffer a lot already. And that is the reason why we cannot even have a peaceful day or a happy day. Sometimes we have a peaceful day, moment, and it's just easy, very easy to be ruined because of so many factors. So many people triggering us when they say something and we react. And then we mess it up. We keep on repeating that over and over. It doesn't matter what belief we have. Suffer is real. And peace is possible for us to have. But it's not based on just praying and then we be at peace. Because how many of us already praying every day? All of us. I pray too. Before I ordained to become a monk, I pray too. My family pray too. Everybody are praying for peace. But it's not coming. Because we are asking something from outside to come to us externally. Peace is not from external. Peace is from within, internal. Peace is something that you can have a moment just to breathe in and breathe out without any kind of sufferings. That is peace. Peace is something that within any condition you still smile. You still be able to smile. You still be able to stay calm. That is peace. In any conditions. Peace with condition, that is not peace. And so peace is always begins from within. In this world, not in that world. In this body, we have our mind staying here to keep us alive. And in that world, we have all kind of sufferings, all kind of happiness, and peace also there with us. It's just that we've been living with all kind of sufferings and forgotten about peace and happiness. We totally forgot about it. It's easy and simple is because we are way too busy chasing the material and chasing the outside world, trying to fulfill our pocket, our stomach, trying to achieve everything in this life for ourselves and our family. We are way too busy doing that and chasing that world, the world where it's spinning so fast right now. Everything is so quick and so fast right now. And we are trying to chase after it. If we are that busy, how can we have a peaceful moment? How can we have a moment to come back within, to see ourselves, to see our breath, to find peace? It's difficult. Right? Just driving along. Please tell me, when you're in the car to drive, how many of us are always speeding? Over speed. We always overspeed. It's because we are rushing. And we are not mindful when driving either. Why? Because we listening to music. We talk, we text, we watching TV, video, or sometimes even playing game while driving. And that is why it created so much problem on the road. Because you run into accident. We are not that mindful when driving. We cause a lot of accidents. That's, you make yourself suffer and the other people suffer. Just that alone. Now you reflect yourself to see if you are one of that person. We are rushing every day, right? You rush out that door, you forgot your lovers at home. Your lover is your cell phone. And now you have to rush back to your house and then pick up that lover and put in the pocket. And then start to rush out again. Everything just rush. Sometimes you could forget your kid at home. It's okay. You probably say, it's okay, I'll pick him up later. But you cannot stand it when you forgot your lovers at home. You have to come back to pick it up right away. That is how attached you are to your lovers. Who is in here that have done that? Don't be shy. You see, we are doing all those things, not necessary things. Then that is why we suffer, because we cannot stay focused. We cannot stay focused. If we can stay focused, it means we do one thing at a time and we pay fully attention to it and we fulfill it. And if you stay focused, you're not going to react and get mad that easy. How many of us here that get mad really easy? When somebody trigger, when somebody throwing lemons at you. A lot? You know what? Instead of react to get mad, just take that and make some lemonade. It can help you because lemonade is vitamin C, right? You need it. What about they throwing bitter melons at you? Well, bitter melons is diabetes medicine. It can cure but diabetes. So cook it and consume it. It helps you. If they throw in rock at you, what will you do? Collect it because your garden needs some rock. How many of you have a gardens at home? A flower bed. How many of those flower beds is still a flower beds now? Or is already turned into a grassy area and all kind of weeds? How many of you picking weed when you see those weeds popping up in your garden? Right away. For most of us, when we prepare a flower bed, a garden, we dig the soil up, and then we prepare everything and put some flowers down there, and then one day you see a weed popping up. You probably say, it's okay, it's still a baby, I'll take care of it later. And then you waited for a week. That weed is kind of rooted down, and then another week it's gonna pop up another one, and those roots is just spread everywhere now. And now that if you want, you cannot stand those weeds anymore. Now you have to remove it. Can you pick it up with your hands now? No, you cannot, because it's rooted down there deep into the earth. Now you have to go to Home Depot and Lowe's to get some shovel and things like that. And sometimes you have to use a weed killer chemical, right? Waste of money. And so when you do that, when you buy some shovel and things like that, you have to dig it up. Try to dig it up. That's his effort. And the root is still there. If you cannot clean it real well, the root's still there. It will continue growing. If you're not cleaning it, if you're not picking all those weeds and roots up, it will spread and invade your whole garden. Right? All those just like your mind. In our mind, it has, if you see any kind of problem popping up, any unwisdom, any unwholesome things, unwholesome thoughts popping up in your head, if you're not mindful to stop right there, it will come into verbal and action. It will come out with your speech and action, and you commit it into unwholesome things. Each and every time when the mind is popping up with different kind of thought, if you're not mindful to see it, to observe it, to acknowledge it, then you have to live with all those every single day. It means that you are not cleaning. It means that you are not picking up all those weeds. Those weeds are those bad thoughts. Those bad thoughts is always with us. And the mind, the silly thing in this world is our mind. It's always, when it's free, when this mind is empty, is always picking up all the bad things to think over and over and over. And so if one thing happened in your life, if you're not able to purify it right away, if you're not be able to clean it right away, then it's recorded deep into that mind and waited for their chance to pop up. And then when all those things popping up at once, one after another, you are overwhelmed with thoughts, and then you become anxiety, stress, depression. And this is what we've been going through for years, for decades. How much more energy and how much more time we have in this world to go through all that again? We don't have much time left. The pandemic had killed so many people. We are so grateful that we still survive. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that finished with the disaster or still to come? There's still to come a lot more, and it's going to be stronger. It's not going to be weaker. It will be a lot more and stronger every single time. It's because we've been spreaded all hate, all kind of hate and anger and delusion and greedy into that universe. All beings, all human beings in this earth have been spreading all that to the universe. You okay? Can somebody help her, please?
Give me those, man.
No! No! Messiah! 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 Messiah, no! 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 No!
You okay? You okay?
They told me the government would come for me. Oh my goodness. Oh.
You guys okay?
Okay, everything will be alright, okay? So let's get back. If we keep doing this to ourselves, if we are not clear in our mind, mean we need to purify all those thoughts. When it's popping up, we have to be mindful to see those thoughts is popping up, it exists with you. And then when you see those, you'll be able to manage it. You'll be able to manage your feelings, your emotions. All the problem starts from emotion. If something happened, if somebody throwing lemons or anything at us, like I mentioned earlier, we start to react right away. That is our habit. Our habit is to react so quickly. So when we react that quickly, we suffer. If you are mindful enough, you will not react that quickly anymore. Either you take a deep breath to calm yourself down, or you face that problem as it is, without any judgment. Even if that person says something to you or criticize or curse at you, if you're not taking it, it belongs to that person. It will not belong to you because you are not receiving it. It's because you choose to receive it, that is why we suffer. The same thing, if I hold in a fire rope of fire, if I throw it to you, you are the one who you have a choice to hold it, to grab it or not. If you decide to grab it, it will burn you and burn me together. We both turn into barbecue. Okay? It's your choice that you hold it or not. Which we shouldn't hold it. And that fire rope will come back to me. I barbecue myself. Not with you. This is what we should and how we should respond to any problem. It doesn't matter how big or how small it is. But in order for us to realize all those things, to do all those things, we have to be mindful. And be mindful is something that cannot just be with us by keep thinking of it or saying it out loud and then we are mindful. This is a practice. This is a practice of mindfulness that is within your breath. We are breathing every second to keep us alive. But we are not paying attention to our breath. Now all we need to do is just add awareness to that breath going in and add awareness to that breath going out. Breathe in, you know that breath going in. Breathe out, you know that breath going out. Just pay attention to that breath going in and out the way it is. Don't force your breath. Don't make it long or short. Just breathe normally like you're breathing right now. And if you can do that, keep breathing in and out with your awareness. And then the thought will pop up, any type of thought. The past, the future, bad or good. When any type of thought popping up, your job is not trying to push it away or trying to eliminate it, but you are trying to observe that thought. Just observe that. Observe it and then acknowledge that, oh, I have a thought. Saying silently in our mind, thought, come back to the breathing. And then thought, come back to the breathing. If another thought pop up, keep acknowledge it, keep observing it, and then come back to the breathing. Our only job is to come back to the breathing by the nostril area. If you hear any type of noise, any type of sound, just observe that and then acknowledge it. Sound, come back here with the breathing. Same thing as sensation on this body. Itchy, feel, numb, pain, anything anywhere on this body. Just observe that. Acknowledge that. Feelings, or itchy, come back here. When you close your eyes to breathe in and breathe out, all those will happen because of your concentration. You gain some concentration, so that is why you can see all that's happening within this body. And that's all we need to do. Every day, if you can spend time to do the breathing. Just like right now, you breathe. But instead of just breathe without knowing it, now we just breathe with awareness to know that breath going in and out. Is it simple? It is very simple because this breath is with us. We don't have to borrow it. It's with us. You just have to utilize it. Use it the right way. Because if you don't practice now, your last moment in this life, you will know how important it is, this breath, to you. By that moment, you have to fight for each and every breath. But if you can practice now to be mindful, that will help you that last moment as well. It will keep you stay focused. It will help you not to be panicked. It helps a lot. It will help you to reduce this anxiety. It will help you to cure depression. Just the mindfulness itself, it cures a lot of kind of sickness. But we are not practicing trying to cure anything, but to purify our mind. That is our goal. To purify our mind, then everything else just, it will go the way it is supposed to. And that is when peace begins with us. Because when you are mindful enough, you will not react the way you used to be anymore. Then you will not get hurt. You will not harm the others and harm yourself. You will be at peace. Peace begins just like that. It begins when you slow down. Not chasing, not running anymore. Just slow down. Just like when you see the monk walk. When the monks walk, that is the time when you just stay focused, looking at the monk and waiting for the monks to come, isn't it? That is when you pause everything and just pay fully attention to that. That is when you live with peace and joy. That is what I hoped for when I started out this journey. That's all I was hoping for. And I was like, when I walk on this journey, I just hoping that there will be some people who will slow down and then stop and then look at us, so that way they can see themselves. Because when you just let go of everything and just stop, just look at the monks, you definitely will have to come back to yourself. You reflect yourself. You are rushing and all the venerable monks are just mindfully walking. That will tell you something. Why should I always rush myself? Why should I do all these nonsense things? And why I'm so suffering? Then from there, you will have an answer for yourself. And there you will know how important it is for you to have peace. And that is why we are here tonight. Is that right?
Yes.
Because peace is something that we are looking for. We are expecting ourselves to have peace. And our message, our key is to share with you the way to have peace, which is practicing mindfulness. Believe me, this is not for Buddhists. We practice mindfulness every day. But this is not for Buddhists. It's for all beings, because your breath is with all of you. It's not just for the Buddhists, right? It's for all human, all beings. All we need to do is just pay attention to it. And we are not here trying to convert anybody. We are here trying to raise that awareness of peace and to tell you all that loving kindness and compassion is a must in this world. Without loving kindness, without compassion, there will be no peace. If you can love the person who hated you, who hurt you the most, that is loving kindness. That is compassion. If you can forgive that person, that is love and kindness. But how many of us that actually can do that? Because usually we just love the one that we like. That is when we call love. And the word love is so easy to be said. Right? I love you, I love you. We hear this every day, everywhere. But is it really love? Or it's just a saying because this is something that we repeated over and over and over already. It's become a habit. Whenever you walk out that house, I love you, Mom, I love you, Dad. You really means it? Or it just a process? Or is it just a habit of saying that since we were young? We start doing that already. Just like when we go to the toilet. Why are you laughing when I mention the toilet? Okay, I say a different thing. When you go to the toilet, you don't need to think of what should I do now? Should I brush my teeth? And how should I brush my teeth? We don't need to go to all that, right? All you need to do is just go to the toilet, to the bathroom, and then get a toothpaste, get a toothbrush and a toothpaste, put it in and brush it. Because this is something that you have done a very long time. It's become a habit. And just same thing as you drive in a car. When you get into that car, you don't sit there and think, what should I start first? How should I start? Okay, this is a key. I need to turn this on. And this is the steering wheel. We don't need to sit there and think all that because we already have that habit. Same thing. We don't have the habit of concentrating on this breathing. Now that we need to train ourselves to have a new habit of focusing here within our breath. That is a new practice to replace the old habit, which is not paying attention to the breathing. That's it. If you want to change the old habit, you have to have a new habit, a good one. Just like me when I ordained to become a monk, as Asian, when we sit on the table, on the chair, we always like shake our leg like this, right? Do you have that habit? Yeah, just like no music, no nothing, but just like this, all the time. And then when I ordained to become a monk, and then when I sit on that, around the table, and then I eat, and then one of my friends, she asked me, Sue is venerable. What are you doing? I say, I'm eating. And then she smiled. And then later, she asked me again, Sue, what are you doing? I say, I am eating. I'm not doing anything. And I start to question myself, why is he keep asking me this twice? And then I keep checking from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. And I'm eating here. I'm sitting on the chair. I'm not doing anything. And I look down and I see this. My right leg is shaking, vibrating. And I pointed it and I look at her and she said, yes. I said, okay, thank you. From there, and I said, you are now a monk. Just newly ordained, right? I still have the old habit that I need to get rid of. And then from there, I promised myself that I will get rid of this. I will never let this happen for the rest of my life. And then every single time when I sit down, I use my right hand, I grab this knee. And I tell myself, I made a vow, I will not do this, I will not do this, I will not do this. Right after I stop that, saying within my head is vibrating. And then I grabbed it. I say, nope, don't move. And then for maybe a minute or two, it start to vibrating again. And I keep holding it, I keep telling myself, no, 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 no. Keep doing that every single time, because when it's vibrate, it's come up to my head and tell me that you are doing it. And I keep holding it. One day it's gone completely. Now I have a new habit of not shaking my leg anymore. That is how we change the old habit. So if you have any type of habit that is not nice, we need to get a new one, which is the best one, a better one to replace it. You have to do that over and over within 64 days, continuously, without anything interfere or stop in between, for you to have a new habit. How many of us here getting up at 4 a.m.? 1, 2. What are you doing at 4 a.m.? Huh? Oh, you work. Meditate. Who's in here that wake up that early just to meditate? Just one person out of 1,000 person, 2 people. Okay, so it's because you work, you have to get up. Okay. Now what if the alarms goes off? For most of you, you have to go to school and you have to do a lot of things. When the alarms goes off, what would you do? Hit that snooze button? Yeah? Especially this season. It's so cold and warm. Warm inside, cold outside. You don't want to get up. And then when you hit that snooze button, and then the head will tell, it's so cold out there, I'm gonna take maybe 5 more minutes. And your mind gonna talk with your brain and say, oh yeah, baby, just lying there is okay, no problem. I will comfort you, I will make sure you stay warm. You see, that head talk with the mind, and the mind trying to comfort that head right away. These two is cheating us all the time. Okay? So within that 5 minutes, you have 5 hours later, you wake up. You stay in bed and die in bed. Just with one thought, we could lose the whole day or the whole life. Is that right? You would never know if you can wake up after that 5 minutes. So what if you want to get up but you couldn't? How can we do it? You know, there's one time when I left United States to go to Vietnam. During those time, I work a lot at the temple, doing a lot of landscaping. And then when I went to Vietnam, just to take a break, I couldn't sleep that night when I arrived to Vietnam. 1 o'clock, I was in the morning, I was able to close my eye for a little bit. And then I set the alarm for 2 a.m. to get up to practice meditation. And then at 2 a.m. the alarms goes off. Then my mind say, I didn't sleep last night. I just got into the sleep mode for just not even an hour. So let's sleep a little bit more. Then from that time, and I lying there and I think, now you're trying to negotiate. You are so lazy. Don't do that. Get up right away. And then I sit right up and then go to the bathroom and take a shower. Come out and sit for meditation. Even though I know that I will be sleeping while I meditate. But I warn myself, because I'm not lying there to sleep on that bed. That is a victory already. Even though if you meditate, you're still sleeping, it's okay. That is normal, as long as you win yourself, win all those laziness, all those negotiating things not good for us. Okay. So now, if you want to get up, you really want to get up, but you couldn't. Let me tell you one technique. If when the alarms goes off, and you still don't want to get up, give yourself only 5 seconds to live. 5 seconds is way a lot already. Because within one breath going in without going out, we already die. So 5 seconds to survive, to stay, to live is a lot. Let us all count together, okay? Backward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up. Get up right away after you count to 1. Don't let that laziness and that mind and that brain cheat us. I'm telling you, this body and this mind cheating us every single time. Just give us only 5 seconds to live. Then you will win every single time. You get up regardless how tired you are. And then after that, what should you do next? Shower? Okay. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, a lot of things. Not yet. Fold your bed sheet and make it look nice and neat. Okay? Make sure kick him off the bed. Make sure you fold in it, make it look nice and neat. Your portion, okay? Then go to the bathroom without your lover. Make sure this is very important. Without your lover in that bathroom, please go home and make a sign. No lovers allowed. And put on that door. Means don't take your cell phone to the toilet and talk. And surf the internet. Okay? And then go to the toilet and brush your teeth, do whatever you want to do. Come out, get a piece of paper and a pen. Write down the statement, say, today is going to be my peaceful day. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Write that down and read it over and over with our eyes. It's very important to have this hand and this mind a job, the same job to do together. That will remind you a lot throughout your day. Okay? Today is going to be my peaceful day, and then read it over with your eyes, and then read it out loud with your mouth. To tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day so that no one in this world can mess that up. Except yourself. You are the only person who can mess your days up. Remember the fire rope that I throw into you? If you decide not to hold in it, your day will be still beautiful, peaceful, happy. If you decide to hold it, you mess your day up. Just that simple. It's very difficult for us to have a peaceful day. But it's very easy for you to ruin it. It's a lot of effort for you to have a peaceful day. So don't waste it. To tell the universe that, and after that, throughout your day, be mindful on every little thing you do, just one thing at a time. Do not multitask yourself anymore. Are you all multitask? Then stop doing that. Just one thing at a time. Eat, just focus on eating. Changing, brushing teeth, washing faces, washing your face, just focus in that. Nothing else. It's because we always multitasking ourselves. That's why we always easy to be sidetracked. We cannot stay focused. If you do one thing at a time, folding bed sheet, go to the toilet and doing one thing at a time, writing that message, breathing, all those are practicing mindfulness. Train yourself to have a new habit of concentration. If you all can do that, you will have peace. When you are at peace, your family also at peace, because they don't have to see your stressful face anymore. Yeah, for sure, because if they see you stressed, they see you sad, they cannot be happy. If they still laugh and enjoy their life, then there's something going on. Well, of course, if they're mindful enough, they know that that person need to fix her own things. They will have to keep their own world, their own peace. That is how it's supposed to be. But they cannot just laugh to your face. They also gonna think, because they also afraid to say something to you because you are not happy, right? So when you are at peace, your family will definitely be at peace as well. And that is how peace begins. And each and every family have peace like that. It's spread out. Now that your mission is with the venerable monks to spread this message, to spread this peace to every single family that you know. Imagine if everybody was doing the same job, same thing together, practicing mindfulness, and then spread that message. Today is going to be my peaceful day to the universe. Every single day. That universe will shower back down with love and kindness and compassion and peace. So this world will be bloom and flourish. Peace will be bloom and flourish throughout this universe. That is how peace, that is how this world become a better place for all beings to live. That is how we make peace together. Together, not alone. Just the venerable monks doing this is not possible. We started out 16, 17 monks, and now look, we have millions and millions of people, peacemakers, just like everyone's here. We are making this history together, not just the venerable monks. Would you like that? Yes. Thank you. So let us all practice this together starting from tonight. Yes?
Yes.
When you go home tonight, when you get up from here, what should you do? Breathe. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Huh? No. Right now, if you get up right here, you trying to get out this area. What is your first thing to do?
Take your time. Breathe.
Okay, don't breathe when you drive. Don't pay attention to the breathing when you drive. This is very dangerous here. When you get into an accident and the officer asks you, oh, the monk just told me that. Don't do that, okay? When you drive, not the breathing, but your eyes on the road. Okay? Focus, not listening to anything or not focusing in your breathing, but eyes on road. Okay, when you leave this area, the first thing you should do is to be mindful on each and every step you make, either forward or backward, to head to your car, wherever you park. Each and every step from here to your car, that counts. If you're mindful with each and every step, that is peace. If you're not mindful, somebody bump into you, somebody just push you, or step on your toe, you get mad, or you react, or you give him a bullet eyes, then your peace already fragile. Very easy to break it. So, mindful on each and every step from here to your car. Mindful when you're driving home. And then when you got home, what should you do? The first thing, what should you do? Breathe? Well, well, I think that you need to go to the toilet. Probably you've been holding it. Go to the toilet, okay? Do your thing without lovers. Remember that. No lovers in toilet. Okay? Go to the toilet, and after that, go get food. What do you do when you eat?
Focus.
One thing at a time, right? Right. Even if you have to check on waffle piece page, it's okay. Okay, no need. Okay, just focus on eating. All right. And that's tomorrow. Start your day with today is going to be my peaceful day. Thank you so much, everyone. May you all be well, be happy, and be peaceful. And now that we will tie you up with us with the peace bracelet, to be sure that you are not escaping from walking with us to the rest of your life. Okay, to make peace for ourselves, for this world. So let us all do that right after I get out of this mobile stage. The first time of my life stand on this stage. So, but it's so awesome that I can see you all. You can see me, right? Thank you so much. And then, so when you get the peace bracelet, please make your way out so the people behind can receive one as well. Yes, ma'am. Stay focused. Do your only thing. If you are not distracted by social media, you will have peaceful day. If your neighbors, of course you need to help them. Will you help them? But don't be panicked. Don't put yourself in that situation and make you suffer the same way they are. You have to be clever. You have to be careful with your thoughts. You help the people, support the people when they need. But always we have to stay focused with our mind. Our mind have to be pure.
Be mindful.
Yeah, mindful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. If I may ask, there is a cone right here, right behind the lady with the white hat, white jacket. If I can ask everybody from there to take a few steps this way, we're going to break a couple of the icons out back and kind of help the traffic flow a little bit. So please, ma'am, if you go this way, everybody that's behind her, please. Everybody, no? You're good. Yep. And then everybody this way, please. And we're going to make a hole. Make a hole. Everybody will definitely have an opportunity tonight, and thank you so much. Just give them just a minute. Hi, John. Stop. Hi, John. We have one. I'll bring one. I'll bring 3 cars. Yeah, in the back. Next to the police car. Really?
I'm still looking for them. I haven't seen them.
Oh, they left? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.